Time now for this week's shocking stat. Okay, it's a lighthearted one. This week, courtesy of Netflix, that streaming video juggernaut. I mean, did you know that first streaming started in 1999, but it's now in 200 countries? Worldwide subscriptions, 98.7 million. Going to hit the 100 million mark this month, or well, maybe next month. In Canada, we got about 5.2 million subscribers, but growing. But here's the other thing that blew me away. People watch a total of 117 million hours a day on Netflix. The average subscriber spends 1 hour, 48 minutes a day watching Netflix. Now, I want to be clear. Netflix has been very successful, but it is still way behind YouTube in terms of the hours spent watching. 1 billion hours a day getting watched on YouTube. Now, here's the other one, though. TV may be losing ground, but it's still the king when you talk about viewing hours. TV is watched an average of 1.25 billion a day around the world. I mean, those are pretty amazing numbers. It gets me wondering, though, are people doing anything else for a living? They're watching YouTube, Netflix, TV, big screen, small screen, my goodness gracious. But that's not my shocking stat. My shocking stat was just revealed in Netflix's first quarter report. Now, there's a lot of interest in the size of Netflix's original programming, looking for 1,000 hours this year. Great news for the TV and the film business. And big in Canada, too. A lot of that stuff getting done out in the Vancouver area. But it's growing. It's growing by leaps and bounds. You know, it's interesting. It was notable that 3 years ago, and this made big news, I think it was October 2014, Netflix moved from their origins of producing original TV series, House of Cards being the most successful. I think that was 2013. But they announced that they were going to start producing their own movies. And they had a 4-movie deal with Adam Sandler worth a reported $80 million per film. That should have been shocking on its own. So he's done 3 movies so far. And I think it's safe to say that they were universally panned. I mean, they rated things like all dogs in the rating system and 0 stars, and Rotten Tomatoes, I think, put out a bunch of Rotten Tomatoes for them. Here's the thing, though. They still all debuted. These 3 movies have debuted as #1 stream content in all the markets. I tried to watch one once, but I lasted about 8 minutes. I mean, it's wow-wee. I know comedy is, unique to individual listeners and viewers, but this was a stinker. Just a stinker. And by the way, they announced they've just done an extra 4-film deal with Mr. Sandler, again, exclusively through their streaming service. But here's the shocking stat. People have spent over 500 million hours watching the first 3 Adam Sandler dogs on Netflix. 500 million hours on Adam Sandler. Is this the #1 explanation or reason to fear the decline of Western civilization? I think so. Way to go, Adam.